Hey, you guys. Hey, it's the Eurell show, episode 2. That's episode 2.
Mm.
Um, I bet you thought something happened to me. Nope. I'm just really bad at technology. And so I, yeah, I just,
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because it's like nobody who follows you on social media knows. Everybody who follows you on social media knows nothing happened to you.
well, maybe they did. Maybe they're worried about me. Um,
I'm sure some people are.
I'm worried about country. That's why I'm doing this podcast.
You're worried about the country?
Isn't that what I told you before we started this podcast? You asked me, what do you want to do for the podcast? I said, no. What do I want to do for the country?
that, that is totally not what you told me. You told me you wanted to do a tabloid podcast. and I don't know what, like, is SWAT Team 6 coming in behind you or what?
No, it's my roommate listening to a more successful podcast. Um,
That's okay.
um,
What else do you think I got going on in the headphones besides you?
oh, the dollop. That's the most famous podcast I could think of.
It's behind the bastards, but keep going.
What is the dollop?
The dollop? I
The,
don't know. I'm a fat guy. It's like a dollop of whipped cream to me.
okay, well,
I know
yes.
Gareth Reynolds is funny on other podcasts I've heard him on.
Who break Eliando?
What?
What?
What do you mean?
Whatever happened to Frank Caliendo?
So we're just abandoning the dollop and asking about Frank Caliendo now?
What? Never mind that. You know what I was thinking the other
Welcome,
day?
welcome to CP and ADHD,
That's a lot of letters.
right?
Anyway, man, we were talking about, what do I want to do with this podcast? I basically want to make fun of conservatives.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
I mean, that's basically what we do anyway. So
Yeah, why not? Why not get some clicks or some views out of it? uh,
oh my god, sure.
yeah, like I
The
was
content
just
machine must be fed.
feed me more.
What are we up?
Like right back. Um,
Like
um,
the internet content machine is growing to the point where you literally cannot watch everything in existence anymore. Like,
that's
more is being put on the internet per hour. Like, as long as 2 hours of footage are getting uploaded every hour, you're fucked. You'll never catch up.
that's
It's
so weird.
There's like
Um,
thousands of hours of shit being uploaded now.
yeah, and so I want to throw my lot into this, steaming pile of crap.
Right. Right.
um,
Let's
but
clog up the infosphere. Fuck it.
yeah,
Woo!
and I'm kind of a lefty because my left hand doesn't work. Um, and I'm not making fun of conservatives because of their philosophy that wants to euthanize people that look and sound like me. Um, I'm doing it because these people are losers, like full-on losers, and I, I'm worried about them. Some of these people are out of control. They really are. Like, and I want to start with, because, conservatives, they don't like Hunter Biden, right? Right? It's not true.
They
They don't like
well,
Hunter Biden.
they love they don't like Hunter Biden, but they love pictures of his dingling.
Well, again, that seems like different. I mean, maybe they dislike him so much they become attracted to him. But I think really, like they don't like Hunter Biden because they don't like people profiting off their family name. They would never want somebody to profit off their family name,
That's
which,
nah.
which is why that they've come up with a spoiler candidate, uh, quite possibly the least impressive Kennedy of all the Kennedys.
Oh. Sorry. I know this lead. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because I realize you're leading up to what, like,
Yeah,
the silly headline.
yeah, yeah. And look, I don't like RFK. He sounds like Tom Waits going through an effects machine. It's awful. Um, you know what's weird? I used to get Tom Jones and Tom Waits confused.
I've heard worse confusions, but
Yeah, but can you
the
imagine Tom Waits doing Tom Jones? It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual.
oh my god, you sound like Mask on Kane.
Dude, I don't like Glenn Jacobs, all right? Like,
Excuse
he's
you,
gonna,
Mayor Glenn Jacobs, sir. His full title.
of the county of Knoxville. Um, anyway, so RFK Jr. is running for president. We all know this. He sounds awful. He sounds like lead singer Pearl Jam. Like, and then some people want to be like, actually, he's got a voice condition. I'm like, the condition is awful. But
Uh,
look, RFK does not deserve this headline
yeah,
because
this is
this. Okay, if I'm in the Kennedy family, do I want anything long shot?
no, no, just God. I
I
mean,
mean,
like,
I know that he's
does it
kind of
say
more right.
anything?
He's kind of more right wing. He doesn't like political correctness, but this is like a long shot candidate. How long of a shot is a Kennedy? Is it is it like a long shot from the grassy knoll, or is it a long shot from the book depository? We don't know. But anyway, so
Uh,
this goofball, this
sorry,
goober, this
I was hoping they
goober,
would say something about, like, oh, he's got the White House in his sights or some shit like that.
yeah, yeah, they're like, and he's like,
He will
uh,
not be silenced.
um, he'll, he'll hit, he'll
He's here
make,
to clip the wings of
he's,
special interests.
he's got a target on his back of his head. Uh, he's not taking the back entrance through the kitchen. All right, stop it. God, uh, long shot.
All
Uh,
right, done.
so long shot, uh,
Yeah. Also, like, that's his VP for whatever that's worth. She's like a
AI,
rich techie lawyer.
AI Tulsi Gabbard.
Oh my God, if that was just Tulsi Gabbard with plastic surgery, I think I would lose my mind.
Dude, like, so, I don't know where
Just pulls off like the Mission Impossible mask.
he I don't know anything about Nicole Shanahan, but like it feels a little bit out of nowhere. Don't you think?
What decision could he have possibly made that would have been like out of somewhere or like in bounds? Like it's a third party candidate. He's got to grab headlines somehow.
Yeah, but I mean, this lady's whole gig in life is telling people that you can become more fertile by exposing yourself to direct sunlight.
Wait, what?
Her belief is that people who are trying to have children can be more fertile if they expose themselves to sunlight.
Why?
She's a new age helper. That's why he picked her. So even though she's kind of a lefty and kind of a strong female, which intimidates its largely incel audience.
Wow. So I'm going to bring this into the window, and then I'm also going to read it out loud because I want this in the audio record.
Like,
Goodness gracious, what is this? Okay, here we go. While criticizing IVF, which is a treatment that even fertile women go through to try to bear children, Shanahan has also called for research into things like sunlight exposure to help women have children. Quote, I'm not sure that there has been really thorough mitochondrial respiration study on the effects of 2 hours of morning sunlight on reproductive health. All right, look. I've lost count of how many times I said I would be on people's podcasts. I really have lost count of the number of podcasts I've been on, or the number of people's podcasts I've been on. They always degenerate into like what the fuck headlines. And here we are again. Here, hello, darkness, my old friend.
I come to speak with you again.
It's a batshit headline day again. Great. Like, good stuff.
So instead of picking like somebody with a bigger political reach who might be able to like build him a voting base, he basically picked his fellow random new age hippie friend.
Are you having trouble conceiving? Have you considered that people who can afford a house with a backyard where they can go throw down a towel and let the morning sun kiss their genitals for 2 hours? Does it occur to you that these people are more fertile because, they can afford medical care as a consequence of having enough money to afford a house?
No, it's
with a private backyard. They can sun their fucking dicks and vaginas.
No, it's because they tan their taint.
Oh, it's taint tanners.
Yeah.
Okay, that totally. Actually, you know what? I was wrong. Everything's okay now. If it's just the taint.
So
you got like special underwear for that? Like, do you get crotchless panties specifically to tan the taint?
Yeah, she probably does do accident chaps in the sun.
They cut like an oval out of the middle of the sweatpants.
Yeah.
Like, just go do some yoga.
Wait, so let me ask her this. Or let me just, so she thinks standing in the sunlight makes you more fertile. Okay, so let's game this out a little bit. According to her theory, people who panhandle should be like having all kind of kids because they're standing outside all day. Like, these are billionaire thoughts. These are billionaire thoughts, and this is why being a billionaire should be illegal because you start saying things and nobody is able to nobody's able to be like, I get sometimes, right? When people yell at me on Instagram and I get upset, and you hit me up and you're like, "Hey man, how you living?" Or if you don't feel good, I'll hit you up and be like, "I'll check in with you." When you're a billionaire, nobody does that. So when you start saying stuff like, maybe you could be more fertile if you go suntan more, you don't ask somebody to be like, hey, friend, maybe no, maybe don't say that. But again,
Yeah.
I don't know what's more offensive, to be honest, though. Her saying that about sunlight and, or, the long shot candidate comment.
I mean, like, I think you're 100% right. Like, if you recall, there was that one time I was gonna post on one of my social media accounts that we need to keep investing in like the Metrolink train systems because I'm a huge mark for the trains. And
Yeah.
like I'm in a little bit of an LDR, and it's like, oh shit, the train will get me there in an hour. That's fucking awesome. Just
Yeah,
sit in like
I'm
two
all
two to
for,
3 hours of traffic, or like just fucking hop a train for $10
can we
and get a
talk,
$12 Uber.
can we talk about how, I know we weren't
But
planning on it, but can we talk about how all the bullshit went? Sorry.
oh, I was talking about like you going back and like talking about how you said there was like no, like you don't have anyone to bounce a bad idea off of, right?
Yeah.
So I was gonna post that we should invest in the train system, but I accidentally put a typo and I said incest in the train system. And I screenshotted that, just the pre-screen, and I sent it to you. And I'm like, I think I found a way to go viral, but I'm not sure it's in a way that I want to go viral.
Well,
Like,
I
the
mean,
screenshot will go viral on all the stupid meta websites. Like, it'll be on all the shit like iFunny and like
well,
fucking Reddit and all bullshits.
we're
And
very,
like but you told me, you're like, nah, not great, not great, fam.
yeah, yeah, like, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that. She's got nobody to tell her like don't do that. Like, and like I want to know, because what was that other stupid like man thing that was like, oh, to be
no,
an alpha male,
no,
tan your nards.
yeah, no, it was tenure taint. It was like, and for the pandemic, people were talking about the health benefits of butthole tanning.
Like, I need to know something though. Like, for a dude, right? You don't want to be flaccid when you're tanning, right? Or you're gonna have like a fucking tan mark when you're hard. Like, your nuts are gonna have like a white stripe where your dick was like flopped down and covered up in the sun, right? So obviously you want to be erect. You want to be erect when you're tan. This is a serious question I have. Do you have to like rotate yourself every so often? And and if if you're in a position where you are covering the sun's angle to your balls, should you pull them up for exposure?
I don't know why you're doing this. hand motions.
I have serious questions. Like she's talking about like, oh, just tan your womb or whatever. Like, okay, fine. Like that's easy peasy. Like it's right there. Like it's most of that shit's internal. So you tan the external. Everyone understands that. I want to know how to properly tan a dong for this lady. Do I need to? Do I need to do I need to like cook up the testes in a little bit of UV radiation? See if that really gets them pumping.
Do you want
Seems counterintuitive to me. They tell you not to irradiate that area, but hey, I'm not a vice presidential candidate. What do I know?
Can you imagine a sunburned scrotum?
I tried to not to, but I did. Yeah. Oh.
But I just
like the
find
dudes that like tattoo their nards.
Why does by the way, we both know why he picked it, right?
Because she's attractive and she tested well.
Yeah, like he tried to get with her. Like they believe in the same quackery, they go to the same tanning booth. Like
oh my god, it's so funny because it's such a Beavis and Butthead move, but like he so kind of looks like one or both of them.
No, but I mean, also, well, I'm not.
He looks a lot like old Beavis,
and he sounds like Boomhauer got ran over. Like what?
Hey,
what?
Baby.
What is up with it? What is up with Robert Kennedy Jr.'s voice? Like everybody's like, oh, he's got a condition. It's awful, man. It's awful. Have you heard it?
I'm literally like pulling up a speech. So RFK 3 weeks ago. All right, hold up. Here we go.
I'm Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and I'm running as an independent candidate for president of the United States.
I've never believed there's been lizard people in politics until today. He sounds like a throaty lizard person.
I grew up in an America that seemed to have achieved its promise as an exemplary nation.
Hold on, dude. Your dad and your uncle got shot in the head. You grew up in a terrible life. None of that is true what he said for him.
Like one or more of your family's deaths was part of or the subject of a federal cover-up.
Both your dad and your uncle got shot in the dome. And then your grandfather had your aunt have a lobotomy.
All right. We heard his voice. I think we heard his voice. We laughed at the headline. I think that's enough.
Yeah. We need to waste all this time.
Right. So, no, we got it. We did good. We're doing good. Moving along.
And it's probably the more reasonable of the two.
I mean, insofar as womb tanning, infecting I can't believe it. It's like, oh, we're going to try in vitro fertilization because we've tried everything else and like nothing's really worked.
They're like,
have you tried exposing your genitals to the sun?
No, but they're like,
Nicole, we have not tried that. We have not. I have to say.
Have you tried the banana boat?
Can you put? I mean, like, this is a genuine question. Can you put sunblock on yourself while you're tanning, or do you need to like absorb all of Mother Nature's good gamma radiation?
What if you get like what if you get like skin cancer on your? Anyway, Um, yeah, we can probably move on from this nonsense.
Yeah, I imagine skin
And,
cancer makes you kind of infertile.
Yeah.
As a side
And,
effect of being cancer.
being dead. But
Oh, was that a segue?
yeah, it was. But there's a lot more unhinged. Uh, oh yeah. So my fans, we won't spend a lot of time on this, but so we've all heard the good news. Second royal family member.
Man, it's fine. Like we're the generation. We like they're gonna call us Generation Cancer. Like they're gonna lump the millennials and Gen X in, and we're gonna
Hey,
be Generation Cancer.
don't say love. Come on, man. Don't say love.
Oh shit, you're right. You're right. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad karma. I literally should not have said that. That's actually genuinely bad.
You know how I put it? Because this is now the second royal to get cancer. Like, this is the second episode of the Joe Eurell Show. Like and subscribe. So Kate Middleton has cancer, and rocks the monarchy. Um,
Like I feel like that's a really stupid headline, and like not for any reason other than like, yeah, it rocks a family when someone gets cancer. Most families get rocked when someone they love has cancer. My
yeah,
dad had like pre-cancer cells removed. I was freaking out for like a fucking week.
yeah, like, oh my god, like, I'd be worried if it didn't rock. Like Kate Middleton's cancer inspired somebody. Like, no, that'd be weird. That's like when my brother died from getting crushed by a flying motorcycle at a bus stop.
Not cancer.
No, well, it could have been considered a tumor. But
It's a very, very aggressive tumor.
yeah,
It invaded his body very quickly.
They're like, he died instantly, and I'm like,
so bad.
Yeah, like, so I make jokes about sad stuff, all right, but I also make jokes about happy stuff, like the royal family getting cancer. The second royal family member. I mean, but I just said to my fans, I go, to be fair, the royal family is what cancer deserves. Aaron Gobra. Because I'm Irish, and all my favorite Irish comedians have been making jokes about the cancer and the royal family. It's a thing in in the Irish American, thing. But some people, some neckbeards on my Instagram, are like, I can't believe you make fun of a woman with cancer. Like, I'm not the cancer, bro. Like,
I get it though, because you are a huge dick. Like you make fun of a dude with cerebral palsy all the fucking time.
yeah, I do, and I do
kind of a dick move.
I do make fun of Stephen Hawking too, and
right. And there's like a history of videos of you at the Comedy Store making fun of various people for their appearance.
Yeah.
And their heritage.
And their religious preference.
And their sexual orientation.
And their family circumstances.
And their disabilities.
And their infertility.
Have you actually made fun of anybody with cancer at the roast battle or someone who's beaten cancer?
No, I've never battled a cancer person. But
Is that a bucket list item?
oh, maybe for them.
Oh shh.
Oh, uh,
Oh my god, dude! If I get cancer before you, I swear to God, I'm putting that on my fucking bucket list.
I wouldn't want to battle some. I wouldn't want to roast battle somebody with cancer.
Why
Like
the fuck not?
they'd win on sympathy alone. You think people are gonna vote against them? You
I
know,
want
think
no
about.
I want no judges. I want it to be an exhibition.
Yeah,
I want it to be a reverse Make-A-Wish. Like everyone talks about, you're the Make-A-Wish. No. If I fucking get tumors, I want to roast battle you as my Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, I'm helping people with cancer. But speaking of people who are
I couldn't
cancer,
get John Cena, so I took Joe Eurell.
so Cena, fuck.
I couldn't see any way for him to get into the belly room without help.
um, yeah. So if you don't like me making fun of the Royals, go eat one. Because I'm gonna keep making fun of the Royals, and you know,
Let's, without making fun of the Royals, what I'll say about this was that
yeah,
she tried to keep this quiet, right? Like
yeah.
she tried to stay on the down low. She's like, I'm just not going to go out. I'm going to stay home. I'm going to chillax. I'm going to relax. I'm going to not be in the public eye. I'm not going to have a whole bunch of stress. I'm not going to worry about like
I mean,
media.
I
I'm
heard.
not going to worry about fielding questions or fucking waving at parades and shit. She tried to take care of this like normally. Like the doctor says to rest. I'm going to do my treatments. I'm going to fucking rest. I'm going to relax. I'm going to fucking chill, spend time with the family. I'm gonna eat whatever the fuck I can while doing chemotherapy and radiation and wanting to puke my guts out on the hour. Like,
Well,
and then
I'm gonna watch
like these
Smallville.
vultures. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking get into Smallville. I'm gonna see what I missed with fucking C Lab 2021. You know.
I'm gonna watch The Flash.
You know what? Spartacus is free on Tubi. All right, and I hear they hang a lot of dong. I think I'm gonna be interested in that.
I'm gonna rewatch Who's the Boss.
I love
Tony Danza.
I love how our version of like what Kate Middleton might be doing was so much more interesting than everybody else who was freaking the fuck out. Like, oh, conspiracy theory, Kate Middleton just wanted to catch up on late 90s, early 2000s television.
Yeah. She's sitting there watching Veronica Mars, and everybody's like, oh my god, where is she?
Oh my god. She's watching the end of
She's trying to avoid her husband. That's what the hell she's doing. My god, that man looks like an egg.
I mean, that's no lie. I don't think that has anything to do. I don't think that has anything to do with her cancer, but like, yeah, no, that dude,
like,
unfortunately,
you can see the future in that noggin.
Shit, I mean, if you were trained.
Well, like me, like everybody.
Also, she's got kids too, and they're like young kids, you know, like they're not even in high school yet.
Well, I don't feel bad for her. Okay, I don't feel bad for her because she's English aristocracy, and so somebody in her family did something bad, very bad, along the family line. She's aristocracy. She's English.
Without question, but still, like cancer happens to like everybody, and honestly, it's just like I think everybody's obsessed with it because it's a reminder of mortality, you know.
Well, I mean, maybe
fucking memento mori.
Maybe she should go for a drive in Paris.
What?
No, like that's what happened to the other.
What happened?
That's what happened to the other one. She went through a drive.
Oh, right, the car crash.
Hey, you want to see something weird?
What?
I have a Hot Wheels. have a Hot Wheels of the kind of car Princess Diana was in.
Oh
when
my
she-
god. Of course you do. Of course you have that. Yeah.
Anyway, on to Alex Jones.
Oh wait, I didn't key that one up.
Oh shit. Okay, well,
I got you had me pull up Diddy in case you wanted to talk about that.
I don't know how we talk about that. Do you?
Oh,
do you-
he got raided for human trafficking, right?
Yeah, which like yeah, a lot of bad allegations. I mean, he's so creepy. He could win the Republican nomination.
Ooh. Apparently, like Cuba Gooding Jr. got caught up in it now.
Well, he's always been creepy. Dude, Sean Combs looks like an evil light bulb.
Oof. Diddly.
Like
I can't.
basically,
I'm trying to read through a lot of this, but like,
basically we find out that he's basically Quagmire.
yeah, looks like it.
Yeah,
And they
so
talk about his settlements.
P Diddles.
Ugh, he sure does.
So,
So
you know,
again,
you know what?
I'm not defending anything he's done, but I do love how, like, for a negative story, they do pick the shittiest picture of him.
Yeah, that does seem really unfair. Like,
Dude's got old Forrest Whitaker face.
and he looks surprised, like somebody just asked him somebody just read him a quote from Nicole Shanahan.
Whoa. Was that actually pictures of his? Holy crap. That is actual fucking.
Yeah, so they raided his house, and I guess this is in conjunction with some investigation. I don't know. They've been, I don't like this guy, West Coast for life. Obviously. I don't fuck with New York. But yeah, it's really creepy. I'd like to remind everybody that you don't hear these kind of stories about DMX. Um, but what do you think of this?
So I don't know why a lot of shit is coming across my social media feed lately about like T-Pain and how like he split from his label and is like doing a bunch of shit that he just wants to do now.
Like running the light?
Probably.
No, he runs light because he doesn't know the concept of light. So went up for like a 5-minute set, and 25 minutes in, people at the store were like trying to be like, get him off, because he doesn't know about the light.
Right. Yeah, no one told him beforehand. Seems like a little bit of a fuck up, but
we all take that for granted. But he was like, why does everybody keep showing me that light? But like, I don't know. He's funnier than T.J. Miller.
But I'm like, I don't remember a bunch of weird allegations against him.
Oh, besides the bomb threat. Oh well, T.I. I don't know. T.I.
I mean, like maybe so much shit has happened that I've forgotten.
I mean, I've always heard stuff about P Diddy. Basically, so you don't know about what's been going on. I'm terminally online. That's why I'm doing this show. Basically, he seems like he might be a bit of a voyeur, and one of the stories I've heard is he likes to hit up other dudes and be like, "Yo, bro, let me take you shopping," and
Oh,
he'll like take dudes on shopping sprees. And here's what I'm wondering, dude. Is there a way to go shopping with him without it being weird? Like, can you hook yourself up? Like, like if you play it just right, what up? Like, act like he's your cousin and just completely no sell the weird stuff, you know?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like this could be like one of those sitcom moments where it's like, yo, Diddy wants to take me shopping. And it's like, oh, dude. Like, what? Like,
Uh,
that means there's expectations, right? What? Oh, yeah. Like, you definitely have to use your mouth on Diddy if he's taking you shopping. Like, that's the rules.
yeah,
Like,
no, yeah, y'all are just going to like Brookstone to like, you know, get a get a massage chair. Like it's not you're not going to the mall for like for the Orb Julius.
wait, hold on. Do you think an Orange Julius is the signal that oral is expected?
No, like I'm just saying that's what's at every mall. It's an
Oh,
Orange
okay.
Julius.
Because you said like
Uh,
it's not like it's the Orange Julius, and it's like, wait a minute, is that the fucking line?
well, no, I'm also wondering, like, when he says go shopping, like, he's talking about, like, Dolce Gabbana, like, upper crust stuff. But
Yeah.
here's what I'm saying. When he says go shopping, what if somebody went the other way with it? Like, they go to Home Depot, Bed Bath & Beyond. Like,
Oh shit.
I want to
They're
go to
like
the Dollar Tree. Uh,
Diddy's like, I want to go shopping. Like, motherfucker, we're going to Target.
Yeah, we're going to Michael's. What's up?
Uh I'm gonna get
Um,
that large cast iron pan I had my eye on.
yeah, like you buy,
It's time.
like
It's time for the Ninja Bullet Blender, baby.
middle
I'm
set.
getting a new Keurig.
I'm buying all the Stone IPA, um, in the green can. Uh,
Uh,
damn,
Might as well throw the delicious IPA next to it.
I missed the green can. That was my favorite beer. Anyway, uh, Doon Sanders, my spiritual advisor. Um,
Right.
alcohol, that is. Um,
Right.
okay, so we have like what, two things left?
Yeah, exactly. We've got your your Elijah Schaefer thing and Joe Rogan talking about Gaza thing.
Okay, well,
Also, I don't know if you can hear my cat in the back. Well, not my cat, but the cat in the background.
well, he's your friend.
Yeah, pretty much.
Um, dude, cats are awesome. Uh, you know who's not awesome? Elijah Schaefer.
Great segue. Great segue. All right.
Speaking of pussies, uh,
So set this clip up. What is
okay,
this?
so this, I mean, you know, I'm proud to be Native American.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
No, this is true. Sorry. I mean, like, I didn't know if you wanted how much you wanted me to elaborate. Like, yes. No, you're proud of your native heritage. Yeah.
but I'm very measured and like I don't like to, you know, identify it. But what I do like to do is I like to just push up against things when people start disrespecting Native Americans. And I came across this clip a couple of years ago, and this is actually the clip that made me want to start a YouTube show. because, you know, I was angry at first, but then I realized Eliza's not telling us the full story. First of all, Eliza Shaver, for those of you who probably don't know, because who does? He's like a D-list, maybe F-list. What do you think, conservative commentator?
He's the unholy fusion of Donald Trump Jr. and Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah, so he
Puts him
is
on like the fucking
he's like Eric
like the
Trump.
J list.
He's like if Don Jr. and Eric did a fusion dance with Adderall, you get Elijah Schaefer. So Elijah Schaefer out of nowhere one day decides to post this on his show. Let's just go ahead.
Just roll it.
Yeah, let's just.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, it's not gonna let me till we start. I'm gonna kill the volume to like 75% once we start. So here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, Native Americans, get the fuck out of America. You're on stolen land that you stole. And you want to know why Manifest Destiny happened? Do you know why we took it back? Because we couldn't live with you on the land because you guys kept declaring war on us and kept declaring war and trying to take back land that we already traded and or bought from you. And you did not understand property rights because you were savages. And that's why you got the name that you did. Unfortunately for you, that's what happened. So you know what? It's just true. Yeah, Native Americans, get the fuck out of America.
You know, I like to end all of my unhinged rants with just it's true.
Unfortunately,
it's true.
But also, what was that little bit of sympathy at the end? Unfortunately for you, that's what happened. All right. Unfortunately for you. Wait, are you angry? Are you sympathetic? What's going on here? Like, okay, so this thing is wrong on so many levels. First of all, he's saying Native Americans get the fuck out. I think, bro, in the words of the great George Carlin, try to pay attention to the language we all agreed on. Native Americans get the out. Like, you want to know why we took it back? Like, he said why we took it back. Like, what does he think, like, Native Americans, like they came over from Europe and like, did he understand the story backwards?
Shit.
Like what is he talking about? But also, like, he's saying, bro, he goes, unfortunately, you didn't understand property rights, so we had to kill all of you. So his way of thinking is we have a property dispute, so I have to murder all of you. That's civilized. That's how property rights. Okay. But really, guys, I don't want to be cruel to Eliza because Eliza got dumped by his wife for cheating on her 3 times in one night. 3 times in one night, bro. Can you believe that? Three
I mean,
times.
like, I can't believe he found 3 women who wanted to sleep with him.
No, it was the same woman he was sleeping with. He was betraying his marital vows with. 3 times in one night, man. Like,
well, wait a minute. I need to know. Like, was this like three times in the same session or what?
No, yeah. Apparently, he was rolling with the like. Normally, we're only able to get 2 tops, but Elijah was shooting 3s.
Homie was working with those gas station boner pills.
Maybe that's why he's so amped up in that video, man, because he's like really upset. Like, and you're like, what? Like, okay, like, what would make him so upset that in 2022 he has to call out Native Americans I don't know if he's noticed, but we won. Like, he won. He won. Like, they already, like, he doesn't need to cuss out Native Americans. It's people like him won, you know?
Yeah.
And so
Like,
why
yo, dude, your ancestors won. Like, why are you yelling at people now?
yeah, like
You gonna restart the war?
Like, what, are you mad at people for helping hairspray? Like, it's like that's about the most offensive thing Native Americans do now. It's
I mean, look at that hair. Look at that fucking fine helmet hair right there. Like,
yeah,
maybe he
okay.
is mad at people huffing hairspray because he needs so much more product than the average man.
Okay, so maybe that's what he is. He's like trying to find his hairspray, and then it's Native American neighbors just manifest destiny and all. And just I told you, Jay, you can't just steal my hairspray like that. God damn. But no, really, like, I know I told you my theory about Eliza Saber, right?
I don't believe so.
The casino theory. He lost his home. He got in. He had an unlucky streak at the Indian casino, and they stole his house, or they took his house because he got in deep at the Indian casino. And so that's why he's like, you didn't understand property rights because you
took my house.
gets I'm a degenerate gambler at your Native American casino. That's what he says to the repo people. Get the fuck out! Like, bro, are the Native Americans with you in the studio right now? Like, look at him, man. Can I just watch the beginning of that? That guy is shrill.
Yeah, hold up. Okay.
Yeah, Native Americans, get the fuck out of America. You're on stolen land that you stole. And you want to know why Manifest Destiny happened? Do you know why we took it back? Because we couldn't live with you on the land because you guys kept declaring war on us and kept declaring war and trying to take back land that we already traded and or bought from you. And you did not understand property rights because you were savages. And that's why you got the name that you did. Unfortunately for you, that's what happened. So you know what? It's just true.
Unfortunately for you, like, that's the weirdest way to react to, like, ethnic cleansing. Unfortunately for you, we killed your whole family.
I like, the thing is that with his cadence and his delivery, you could totally just like Valley Girl your way through his entire thing. Just like listen to what he's saying, but now think about it like Elle Woods from fucking Legally Blonde or something, or Cher from Clueless.
Dude, what's up with the brain like in Barbie? His head? Like, he sounds like no wonder he moved to Australia. I mean, maybe he'll calm down over there. But
here, check it. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but like, I'm gonna Valley like.
Native Americans, get the fuck out of America. You're on stolen land that you stole. And you want to know why Manifest Destiny happened? Do you know why we took it back? Because we couldn't live with you on the land because you guys kept declaring war on us and kept declaring war and trying to take back land that we already traded and or bought from you. And you did not understand property.
Like, it's... Like, we already like traded and or bought the land from you, and like you guys didn't understand property rights.
Yeah, he's total Valley Girl delivery.
Want to do the last thing real quick?
Yeah, it's speaking of ethnic cleansing.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh my God, it's Uncle Fester. You know that Kurt Metzger hates homeless people, and it's like, bro, look at you.
I mean, look at Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan looks like the buff guy that lives on the golf course, right? And he looks like the guy that either lives quite literally on the golf course, like once the sun goes down, he like finds a tree and like rolls out his sleeping bag and shit, or he's one of those guys who like has a house on the golf course that he bought and after and the money that he had left over after the divorce.
I'm not moving. No, I don't care. I'm not moving.
Oh no, it's one of those ones where it's like the golf course runs between like a line of houses.
Yeah, no, I can't see that because he left Calabasas to go to Texas, to go to Austin to avoid seeing homeless people, which
because the homeless people in Austin have vans instead of tents.
Yeah, and I mean you probably see more per capita. Well, I don't know. But yeah, both these guys hate homeless people, so before we give them too many cookies. Now we're gonna play. Do we play this or what? No, do we?
I don't recommend it, but you can't. We can if you want to.
Can you read it?
I mean, it's not a transcript.
No. Okay.
So I don't know exactly what he said.
Okay, well, let's just play it.
Okay.
It's a transformative and fighting.
Like they were always saying, they're only targeting Hamas and everybody else is a casualty. Well, if those guys are just unarmed civilians and they're walking alone, that's what they appear to be.
Dresden.
And you just
Dresden
from the sky with robots.
This is the tragedy of war.
Yeah, this is insane. And no one knows what to think now, because if you can't talk about that, if you can't say that's real, then you're saying that genocide is okay as long as we're doing it. And
that is what we're saying.
And if you're saying that from a perspective of someone who literally went through the Holocaust, or your people, your tribe went through the Holocaust, and now you're willing to do it?
I hope the irony's not lost on you.
It's so
Okay,
nuts.
so that was awkward. Poorly stated. So how messed up?
Okay, so let me tell you what's going to happen next. Because I've seen this show before.
Jeff Ross's gonna unfollow Joe Rogan.
No, what's going to happen now is he's going to realize that a bunch of his listeners are pro-Israel, and he's going to backtrack that shit, and he's going to do the thing he always does whenever there's like headlines about what he said.
Don't listen to me.
No, he's going to say that because he always does that, but he's going to be like, it's just such a smaller part of a larger conversation, you know? Like, I feel like if people would have listened to the entire conversation, they might have actually like agreed. Maybe they wouldn't have agreed with everything, but they would have agreed with like the general sentiment of what was going on. It's really hard to say that you got the gist of an entire conversation from like 1 30-second snippet, you know?
Did you watch the entire 48-hour podcast that I recorded?
Like, did you watch the unedited director's cut 6-hour Peter Jackson directed revamped special effects version of the Joe Rogan Experience, episode 403? I'm sorry, he's up to like fucking thousands of episodes now, like 403.
I think we're all part of a bigger conversation that maybe people could have listened to, and Spotify could have given me more money. The people I listen to conversation in long form.
It's like, let me tell you something. If Spotify gave me as much money as they gave Joe Rogan, I would say whatever the fuck they wanted.
Yeah, I mean, what's funny about Joe Rogan is Joe Rogan, from what I can tell, is he is saying that Israel is being aggressive like he was to Cynthia Levin You know, that woman he choked out on the patio of the Comedy Store in 1997. In plain view of everyone.
It was like a pop-up video. It's
No.
just like, source. Ching.
Oh, if you're Cynthia 11, you gotta move out to Austin and just be like, where's my 15 minutes? What 15 minutes? Oh.
15 minutes at the mothership will make this all okay.
No, nightly.
Seems a little
15
reductive.
Minutes. No, her nightly 15 minutes. Like, where's my nightly spot, Joe?
Oh, where's like her reserved spot? Like,
Yeah.
where's her fucking...
Where is my nightly drop-in spot? Cynthia 11 needs to just go get a house. Like, Joe Rogan needs to buy her house next to the club, and just he needs to be like, where's my but she's got way too much poised to do that. And you know, but I'm glad he learned from his mistakes and he's able to apply them to this very deep foreign policy analysis.
I liked him better when he was talking about like tribes that would just run alongside elk and beat the shit out of them with sticks.
Well, he's like, hey, we can't talk about it. It's real. What are we doing? Oh, you mean like the global pandemic you profit off and denied?
If we can't talk about it's real, what are we doing? Also, don't you think it's weird that vaccinated people die?
Yeah. You know, RMK would tell me in the cold plunge that I have some weird
plunge.
I have some weird nipples. Can you pull up the Joe Rogan cold plunge sound?
Oh, okay. What the hell is that? Are you like making espresso machine noises? A compilation of ice bath experiences or the cold plunge challenge?
Compilation.
I'm shrinking my nards.
In the Vice documentary, I thought it was really fascinating. You said cold is your god.
Yes, it is. I've never had a teacher, no guru or mentor or a saifu or anything like that. The cold, that's my teacher. That's my god.
The cold is my god.
Cold since I was a little kid. It's amazing. You just felt compelled to jump into that.
Yeah.
I'm about to do an ice bath for the first time. Orozco, hope I'm saying that right. Orozco has sent me an ice bath. I've never done an ice bath before.
I mean, I could have thrown
Oh boy.
I could have bought a pool, but
That's incredible. Holy fuck. Oh, hello, friends. Just got done working out. I'm going to try the ice bath again, and hopefully I can get more time this time.
What? What in the Kurt Angle is going on here?
Oh my god. Oh fuck.
Okay, I'm done looking at Joe Rogan's fucking Speedo. Done.
Dude, it's built like Dean Malenko.
I just can't. He's got the quintessential like old man muscle man body.
You know what's funny? All that working out, and he's never been in a fight. Like never been. Well, besides when he attacked Cynthia 11 brutally on the patio of the Comedy Store.
He's got the type of body that says, I used to do steroids. I still do, but I used to too.
Dude, I can't believe this guy is like more successful than me.
I can. He got in on the fucking ground floor of podcasting.
Well, I mean, he's so low to the ground that like.
All right. Get your plugs in and wrap this up.
Wait, speaking of plugs, do you want to say anything about Alex Jones? you were enjoying talking about that before the show.
Oh no, I didn't know that he said that like I will eat your leftist ass as like a cannibal thing. Like that's just really fucking weird.
No, he posted like a very weird like meme, like almost like one of those old like Reddit stand up memes of like a stand up graphic, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was
Like
it's
it
kind of
was
a stand up shot.
it was a really weird like photo of him with the weird quote and like oddly large quotation marks. Like he posted this. Like that's what a lot of people were like tripping about is he chose to post this weird graphic that said I will eat your leftist ass. Which it sounds
trying
like
to find it.
Is that an offer? Or like
is that an offer?
Like I've never really had anything make me rethink my political philosophy since the leftists until Alex Jones said, I will eat your leftist ass. So that's why I'm for capitalism, sir. He posted that. He posted that.
Just I felt like this is a podcast and we've got nothing to say. We're just like let it all sink in. Just read it. Like don't we're gonna shut up. Just let it stand on its own. But I just like he looks so cocky. He looks so cocky in the picture. Okay, that's gonna haunt my nightmares. I think I really am done.
No, but like also, what's up with those quotation marks?
It looks like it was going to be narrated by Don LaFontaine. Like, I will eat your leftist ass. In a world where you go 10 days without the consumption of human flesh, 80% of the civilization has turned to chomping on each other's nom-noms. I will eat your leftist ass.
Dude, Joe Rogan doesn't want their private text messages linked to the public. Dude, Alex, leave your private text messages with Joe Rogan out of the fucking public.
I love the idea that Alex Jones thinks Joe Rogan is a leftist.
Well, compared to him, he probably is. Like,
I do like the commentary on this. Please take a look at the tweet. As the saying goes, if you're having to explain your "I will eat your ass" tweet, you're losing. That's true. Good people don't have to explain their "I will eat your ass" post on social media.
Like. This is like why like it's just funny to me because you can tell he doesn't know that eating ass is it's like sexual innuendo. Like he's being like super literal with the language. Like I will eat your like. This is why you gotta talk to different people in your life, and you can't just be in your own bubble thinking about cannibalism. Because like you know, because everybody else is thinking horny thoughts. And Alex Jones is over here thinking about cannibalism, and then he's like, "Oh, I will eat your leftist ass," and everybody's like, oh, "Really?" Like that's where Laura.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I can't do this. I gotta quit. I gotta hit not record.
All right, I'll switch back to the old one just so you can get your plugs in. All right.
Wait, you're gonna switch back to that so we can get the plugs in. So we can get the plugs in. If I left his ass.
Just plug it to your left's ass.
I will plug your left's ass. Dude, like for a guy who rats the victims of murdered children, he is pretty funny, in a very unironic way. Don't switch the bag. You're totally gonna switch the bag, are you?
I'm literally not. Like, here, I'll close it because I was done looking at it.
Okay. This podcast has gone so well. Again, it's to keep his conversation with Joe Rogan to himself. What is it with that collar? Like, he looks like he's in a Scotch commercial. Okay, so do you want to do your plugs?
Yeah, my social media is on private. Don't look for me. Like, you're watching this show and you're saying Doon a lot, so I'm sure the algorithm will fucking feed my content to you when I have content to share.
Okay, yeah. So like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more serious content like the show we did tonight.
Super serious.
I will eat your. Okay, well, Doon, it was a pleasure having you on. Thank you for being a professional podcast guest.
It is what I do.
Amen. Goodbye, y'all. See you in the next one.